Hi everyone, it's Carolina and welcome back to my channel. Today we will talking about the money, that money consciousness that everyone are talking about, and it seems as it's so hard to see them in a physical reality. So let's get started and let's unpack everything about the money and why for some people it's so easy to attract the money and why so many people are struggling with that vision in general. So when we talk about the money and when you say someone that it's easy to attract money, that money is energy, people just don't believe. So what they do and what they know, it's I need to make money. Even though we are not making money, we are earning money by providing a service or by giving a product and giving that implementation into the world and helping people with everything what we do. But why they're struggling? First of all, term of abundance is different for everyone. Abundance in this physical reality doesn't comes only from money. It can be one of the tools that we measure and that we appreciate and we use, and it's really healthy, it's really good to have a money. And I can see that on my own story because I had phases in my life when I was not thinking that money is necessary. I was not thinking that there is a much more difference in between having some amount of money and bigger amounts that I never ever had. And yeah, until you come to the point that you see that money is amplifier, that money is something that gives you much more from the point that you already have right now. So if you are a good person, money will just 10x your energy and you will just be able to do so much more with that money that you're having or that money that you're earning. But also comes also naturally when you're a giver, when you're giving outside of yourself, you're implementing that into other people and you are a living example of how something is possible. Money is just naturally come to you. But let's get back to abundance part, because a lot of people are closing themselves for a different kind of abundance that are possible in their lives because they're only seeing one way and they see it in terms of money, as I said. So for me, abundance means to do whatever you want, wherever you want. So I want to be able to do whatever I want and whenever I want, wherever I want. So it's complete freedom. So for me, abundance comes in a form of freedom, but it's everything interconnected. You just can't put one part of the outside. I mean, you can if that's something what you want. But when I'm talking about myself, I was denying different part of abundance. And what happened for me, I was so convinced that money can come to me only in a way that I am working for that money, and I will get that money only if I work, and I work only that job, and I am, of course you have to do physical action and you have to give from yourself. But abundance can come in different forms. It can come as a gift, it can come as a trading, it can come from all the different sources that you're now maybe you can't imagine. Same thing is with everything what we do, but now particularly with the money, people are closing themselves. So when I say and live by belief that money will come only from my 9 to 5 job or from this thing that I'm doing right now, I'm closing myself with so many other opportunities where money may come from, because there's so many synchronicities that are happening all the time and you're not able to perceive them because you only see one thing. So I would say, for number one, just ask yourself, what are your limiting beliefs about the money? What do you believe about the money? How money will come to you? Ask yourself questions, just investigate a little bit more. Because if you see that money is coming only through one source, this is the only way how you see it. So you are not able and you're not open to other sources, and you're not open how it can come, because we don't know a lot of things, and it's not our job that we know that. The other thing is embodiment. You can embody that money consciousness before you see that money in your account. So many people are doing that exact mistake. So you have something to pay, or you have something where you need to spend your money, and you know that you need that money for the next month, for this month, and you don't have it. So what people are naturally doing, they go to their bank account and they just see, okay, I don't have money, so it's not possible, it will not come. How it will come? I have to figure it out something. And at that point you start to be contracted, you start to shrink yourself, you start to worrying, you start to be anxious, and energy just can't flow. It just can't come to you naturally. You're not open, you're not able to see. If you can't embody that money identity, it will be really, really hard for you to believe that money will come to you in different ways, from different sources. So you have to embody that money identity, and you have to live through that emotion. Because when you live through that emotion, you're naturally open to receive. And when you're naturally open to receive, money can come to you easily and effortlessly from all the different sources. You can say to yourself, I'm so happy and grateful now that money is coming to me easily and effortlessly from all the different sources. Third thing that it's really, really important, especially when you are in the beginning of your journey, it's to be specific. Be specific of the amount of money that you want to attract to your life, amount of money that you want to manifest. It's super important, because it's not that you will feel abundant with any amount of money. So you have for yourself some specific amount of money that you feel that now resonating with you. So what amount of money is that? Is that $1 million per month? Is that $1 million per hour? So how fast you can shift yourself, and you can see yourself by getting that money. Do you feel comfortable when you say to yourself, well, now I'm earning 1 million a month? How do you feel when you are saying that to yourself? Do you feel that this is like somewhere far, far, far in a time? And or you can feel it right now? Because don't forget, everything is happening all at once right now. But how does it feel for you? Do you feel like a huge gap in between? Because if you feel, you can do threshold game, and you can ask yourself, if I'm doing this kind of service or something, I am believing that I can get that amount of money in 3 years. Then you can go down. You can ask yourself, is it possible for me that I get that amount of money in 2 years, in a year, in 6 months? And when you start to feel that hesitation, when you start to feel that doubt, that means that you need to stop at that point. And you need to ask yourself at that point, why do I believe that I need 6 months to earn that kind of money, that amount of money. And so when you give to yourself an answer, yeah, this is what I see around myself, this is what this person is doing, like this is objective, then you can go deeper. What objectivity means for you. Until you completely don't release every burden, every belief that you have around the time. Because don't forget, people, everything that keeps us from one thing to another is a time gap, which is illusion. So if everything comes in a polarities and everything is here and now, means that your desire, the amount of money that you want, have the other counterpart, which is here. Because if you don't have it, means that you have it. It's just a different perspective. It's just a different point of view. It's just a different way how to look at things. And I promise you, when you release all these limiting beliefs around the time, you will start to change. That energy inside of you will start to shift. You will start to see different perspectives. You will be able to observe your thoughts, how your mind is playing a game. Your mind is telling you what to do. If it's possible, it's not possible. Your mind is here to protect you. But you are here to remember who you are and take that control back. When you do that, miracles will start to happen. Your perspective about everything will start to shift. And money will start to be attracted to you, because money is energy. Everything is energy. You have to raise your vibration to the match of the amount of money that you want. But it's not about the amount, it's about the feeling. So you ask yourself, how would I feel if I would have that amount of money? What would I do? How would I live? What would be different in my life than from a life that I am living right now? And do one by one action of implementation, how that exact life looks like. Go as closer as you can, and then find the other good emotion which will bring you to that level where is that amount of money that you want. And third, really, really important step that a lot of people are missing or they are not doing is writing down. Writing down that specific amount of money that you want. Write it down. Having on your goal card, having on your card, having that amount of money so you can see it wherever you go. So you can remind yourself that it's happening right now. It's here and now. Don't leave that only in a space of wishing and hoping without knowing, without exact knowing with a certainty that it's possible for you. Money will come to you easily. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly right now. And I'm so grateful because I can help my family. I can help my community. I can build bigger and better business, and I can invest so I can reach more people. Don't keep yourself small. Dream huge, because only huge dreams can support you and can move you to that place where things are possible, because they are. So don't forget to write it down. Be specific, be clear. Embody that money identity. And first of all, release all the limiting beliefs around the time. Keep yourself open. Keep yourself open to receive. And money will come to you, and you will see that result, and then you will reinforce all that good energy, and everything will start to flow even more effortlessly. So in that way, you're closing that circle of not having and having, and you will be able to experience it and to see it in your life much sooner than you can ever imagine. Trust me, try these 3 tips and let me know if it's worked for you. Thank you so much.